Bicycles have evolved tremendously over the years, offering riders a wide variety of designs and features to suit different needs, terrains, and preferences. Among the most popular advancements are bikes that feature gears and foot brakes, especially in European countries where cycling is an integral part of daily life. Understanding the types of bikes with these features, how to use the gears effectively, and the specific advantages of foot brakes can help you make an informed choice and enhance your cycling experience. Let's begin by exploring the different types of bikes equipped with both gears and foot brakes. In the world of cycling, bikes generally fall into a few broad categories: city bikes, touring bikes, and some hybrid or commuter bikes. City bikes, often called Dutch bikes or urban bikes, are designed for comfortable, upright riding in urban environments. These bikes frequently feature internal gear hubs, which neatly conceal the gear mechanism within the rear hub, protecting it from dirt and weather. This design is especially popular in Europe, where reliability and low maintenance are valued for everyday commuting. Many of these city bikes also include a foot brake, technically known as a coaster brake, which is activated by pedaling backward. Touring bikes, while less commonly equipped with foot brakes, sometimes offer this feature for riders who prioritize simplicity and reliability over the more complex systems of rim or disc brakes. Some hybrid and commuter bikes, which borrow features from both road and mountain bikes, may also be available with a combination of internal gears and foot brakes, especially in regions where ease of use and low maintenance are important. Now, let's talk about gears. The primary purpose of gears on a bicycle is to make pedaling easier and more efficient, allowing you to adjust the resistance based on the terrain and your own strength. Bikes with internal gear hubs usually offer 3, 5, 7, or even up to 14 different gear ratios, all protected inside the hub. These gears can be changed using a twist grip or a trigger shifter mounted on the handlebars. When you want to make pedaling easier, such as when climbing a hill, you shift to a lower gear. This makes each pedal stroke easier but requires more revolutions to cover the same distance. Conversely, when riding on flat ground or downhill, you can shift to a higher gear, making each pedal stroke take you farther, though with more effort required. Using these gears effectively is a matter of understanding your own energy, the terrain, and how your bike responds. As you approach an incline, shift to a lower gear before the climb becomes steep. This allows you to maintain momentum and avoid struggling. When descending or riding at higher speeds, on level ground, shift to a higher gear to maximize your speed and efficiency. With internal gear hubs, you can even change gears while stationary, which is a significant advantage in stop-and-go city traffic. Simply twist the shifter to your desired gear before you start pedaling again. This feature makes internal gear bikes with foot brakes especially user-friendly in urban environments. Now let's focus on the foot brake, or coaster brake, and why it has become so popular in the European cycling scene. The foot brake is integrated into the rear hub and is engaged by pedaling backward. Unlike hand-operated rim or disc brakes, the foot brake requires no cables, levers, or external components, making it exceptionally low maintenance. This simplicity and reliability are major reasons why foot brake bikes are favored for everyday use, especially in countries like the Netherlands, Germany, and Denmark, where cycling is a routine mode of transportation for people of all ages. One of the key advantages of the foot brake is its intuitive operation. There's no need to coordinate hand movements or worry about which lever controls which wheel. Simply pedal backward, and the brake is applied. This makes foot brake bikes particularly accessible for children, elderly riders, and anyone who values straightforward, reliable braking. In wet or icy conditions, rim brakes can lose effectiveness as the wheel surface becomes slippery. But the internal nature of the foot brake means performance remains consistent regardless of the weather. This is a significant safety benefit, especially in regions with frequent rain. Additionally, the design of bikes with foot brakes often allows for a cleaner, more streamlined appearance, as there are fewer cables and levers cluttering the handlebars. This not only gives the bike a classic look, but also reduces the risk of mechanical problems or the need for frequent adjustments. For many European commuters, The ability to hop on a bike that's always ready to go, with minimal fuss or maintenance, is a major selling point. Another practical advantage is that foot brake bikes are well suited for riders who may need to carry items in their hands, such as groceries, bags, or even children on a rear seat. Since braking is controlled by the feet, the hands are free for signaling, holding the handlebars securely, or managing other tasks. In busy urban environments, where quick stops and frequent starts are common, this can make everyday cycling safer and more convenient. It's also worth noting that in some European cities, local regulations and cycling culture favor the use of foot brakes. For example, in the Netherlands, it's common for city bikes to be equipped with both a front hand brake and a rear foot brake, giving riders extra control and redundancy. This dual braking system is seen as providing the best balance of safety and simplicity. Despite these advantages, there are some limitations to foot brakes. They only operate on the rear wheel, which means that stopping power is somewhat less than with dual hand brakes. On steep hills or at high speeds, additional braking from a front hand brake can be beneficial. Additionally, foot brake systems are not compatible with multi-speed derailleur gears, which is why most bikes with foot brakes use internal gear hubs. This is usually not a problem for urban riding, but it's something to consider for riders who frequently tackle hilly terrain or need a wider range of gears. In conclusion, bikes with gears and foot brakes, especially those equipped with internal gear hubs and coaster brakes, represent a perfect blend of simplicity, reliability, and practicality. Their ease of use, low maintenance requirements, and consistent performance in all weather conditions have made them a favorite across Europe, particularly in cities where cycling is both a tradition and a way of life. By understanding how to use the gears effectively and appreciating the unique advantages of the foot brake, you can enjoy a smooth, safe, and enjoyable cycling experience. Whether you're commuting to work, running errands, or simply exploring your surroundings,